I wish you a very warm welcome to this channel again. Have a nice and safe day to all my viewers. Okay. In the previous video, we have discussed about the general characteristics of that was Porifera. We have already discussed about Cnidaria, Helminthes. Today, it is the term of Annelida. We will discuss about Annelida. Come to the phylum Annelida, its basic features. Annelida. Okay. The Annelida are aquatic. These are aquatic. The Annelida word consists of annuli, means a ring-like structure. A ring-like. The body consists of ring structures in this species. The individuals of this species are mostly these are aquatic, both freshwater and marine water aquatic. Some of them are terrestrial, some of them are also terrestrial, some are parasitic, some of the individuals are burrowing in nature, some are also burrowing in nature, some are free living, sedentary and free living, some are also free living. So, all type of habitats are occupied by this Annelida. The body is elongated body. Elongated body. It is triploblastic. Body is triploblastic. Okay. एक्टोडर्म, मेसोडर्म, एंडोडर्म सभी होगा इसमें. ट्रिप्लोब्लास्टिक बॉडी वाला. ओके. द बॉडी कैन बी डिवाइडेड इनटू इक्वल पार्ट्स इन वन प्लेन. सो द कंडीशन इज bilateral symmetry. Body can be equally divided into two parts. So bilateral symmetry is same. The body shows metamorically segmentation seen in its body. It shows segmentation. Externally, the segments are due to presence of externally. ये अगर body होगा तो externally there is a mark. This marking is called as external marking is called as intersegmental group or transverse group. Internally it is marked. So the external marking of the segment is due to presence of intersegmental group, and internally a septum is present. Okay. So the segmentation or somites or metameres are completely seen in it. Organ system grade of organization. It shows organ system, cellular grade organization, tissue grade organization, but here it is organ system grade of organization is found in Annelida phylum. Okay. The body consists of a single layer. Epidermis consists of single layer columnar cell with single layered columnar cells. Okay. Single layer columnar cells are found in its epidermis. Okay. Below epidermis, muscle layers are present. The body wall is dermomuscular. The cuticle is present above epidermis, which is very much thin. Dermomuscular means इसका दो muscle, circular and longitudinal muscle. The outer layer consists of circular and inner longitudinal muscle. Outer circular and inner longitudinal muscles found. These muscles help in locomotion. It help in locomotion. Circular contract to elongate the body, and the longitudinal muscle provide a thrusting. It provide a push for moving in forward direction. So it help in locomotion. Locomotion takes place. Some locomotory organs are also present. Setae, these are kidney, parapodia. These are the organs of locomotion. How these organs are formed? These organs are due to repeated chitinous bristles. Chitinous bristle-like structures on the body surface. Okay. If you see the body plan, tube within tube type of body, or tube within type condition is found. Tube within tube, this condition is found in Annelida. This coelom is schizocoelom. It is not enterocoelom. Schizocoelom, what do you mean by schizocoelom? Schizocoelom. In case of schizocoelom, what happened? The mesoderm split to produce coelom. Mesoderm is not continuously found, but in enterocoelom, mesoderm is continuously found. So body wall is schizocoelom type. It is schizocoelom type of schizocoelom type is found in it. Okay. The respiration takes place with the help of gills, with the help of skin. The gills are, these are modified gills, or the gills of parapodia. Gills of parapodia. Gills of parapodia, skin, etc. It helps in respiration. Digestion is extracellular. Alimentary canal is found in it. Extracellular digestion. Okay. Closed circulation. Closed circulation. एक ही Annelida में ओपन सर्कुलेशन होगा. Leaks has open circulatory system. Blood is red due to hemoglobin and erythrocyanin, erythromycin, because these are the pigments to provide coloration to the blood, but do not help in transport of oxygen. Okay. The excretion takes place by nephridia. Phlegm segmental nephridia. These are various type of nephridia found in it. Nervous system consists of brain and double ventral nerve cord. The brain is represented by cerebral ganglia with a double ventral nerve cord. Ganglia nerve cord is found. Lateral nerves are also present in it. Okay. Then come to the reproduction process. These are monoecious or dioecious. Some are monoecious, some are dioecious. In monoecious condition, some are dioecious. Monoecious condition में development is direct. In dioecious, the development is indirect. The cleavage is spiral type of cleavage. Spiral type. Okay. The larva, indirect development, larva तो present होगा ना. The larva is called as trophophore larva. Is found in Annelida. Okay. It is also found in. Next, the regeneration is a common character in Annelida. Okay. These are again classified into three classes: Polychaeta, Oligochaeta, Hirudinaria. Remember, most important characteristic of this classification: Polychaeta, Oligochaeta, Hirudinaria. What are these? Polychaeta, Oligochaeta, Hirudinaria. In case of Polychaeta, what happened? Parapodia and setae are the organ of locomotion. Here only setae. Here parapodia and setae, numerous locomotory organ. Here only setae are found. In case of Hirudinaria, there is nothing, no locomotion organs are found, locomotory organs. If you see in Polychaeta, there is no clitellum. Clitellum is absent. In Oligochaeta, clitellum is present, which is permanent, that is by the fusion of 14 to 16 segment. But in Hirudina, the clitellum is also temporary clitellum. It is formed by fusion of 9, 10 and 11 segments. So it is all about Annelida phylum. We will go for the classification in another video. Thank you all.